Good morning, my name is Tansy Hill and I'm going to be doing a basic pinning demonstration. According to the Smithsonian, there's about 350,000 different species of beetle in the world. In the United States, there's going to be about 30,000 species, and today I brought with me one of those species. So it's a green June beetle. You can find them all over Manhattan, all over Kansas. In fact, these that I found were at the insect zoo down on Denison. So you're going to want to gather your stuff. I have with me my beetle. You're going to want something to pin it to. I have a size 0 pin that I'm going to use to pin the insect. You can use vellum tape if you want to pin the wings down. Forceps if you want to get super technical. There's pinning blocks. And then if you want to get even more technical, then you have little label sheets. So if you were going to pin the wings, that's how you would do it. I, however, am going to do a more traditional pin. So you can see down there in the corner where it says Coleoptera. That's what we have here. So what I like to do first is make sure all of the legs are tucked in. The reason why you want to tuck these legs in is these tarsal claws will catch things. So it's easier to push them in. My beetle has been thawed for a good hour, so it's easy to push all those legs in. That way it doesn't catch on anything, especially if you have a display box with cloth. Those claws will catch it. So once we have everything tucked in, we're going to flip it around. So you'll see on that diagram, you'll want to put the pin on the right side through the elytra. The elytra is going to be your forewing that shields the hind wing. So what I like to do is start the pin, and then you want to make sure it's as perpendicular as possible. So push the pin through the beetle first, make any adjustments you need to do. You need to make it more straight before you push it all the way through the thorax. Push it through. And then, like I said, if you want to get technical, you can use this to determine how far in you push it. And then, so this has a little divot in it. That divot is so that when I put this pin down, it's going to keep those legs folded up while this bug dries. So I'm going to push this in, push that down. And then that's how you would pin a green June beetle. So, of course, there's other ways to pin them. You see other examples where you can pin the legs out, but the legs become brittle over time. You can also pin the wings out using vellum tape. And I have a already pinned specimen with me that I have done that has its wings out. So these are the exact same species, but two different ways of pinning it. It doesn't want to focus, but y'all can see the wings come out. So that concludes a very basic pinning of a coleoptera. Curation is really important because we can use different species to help in figuring out what's invasive, what's coming down. Curation is really, really important, and by knowing how to pin your own specimen, a very common bug that anyone can find here in Kansas, hopefully you'll be able to start a collection and maybe find a new hobby. So thank you.